My name is Thatano Khoma from Sport High School, grade 11, English Home Language. Class, homework, test, practice, study, exam, repeat. Hour after hour, day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, school. Kids spend about 7 hours a day at school as early as grade 1, which is the same amount of hours our parents spend at work. If our parents get paid for their commitment to working, shouldn't we receive the same incentive? Adjudicators, ladies and gentlemen, 26 letters in the alphabet, 26 letters I have to use to write the speech, 26 letters I have to convince you that students should get paid for good grades. Firstly, paying students for good grades serves as positive reinforcement. Paying students for good grades is positive reinforcement, not punishment. Positive reinforcement is defined as the process of encouraging or establishing a pattern of behavior by offering reward when the behavior is exhibited. Positive reinforcement encourages kids and shows that you appreciate the hard work it takes to get good grades. Emphasis on hard work. We kids will strive harder to hit those goals since we want the reward. Getting bad grades does bring negative consequences. Some you can see now, and some you'll see later. We all know that positive reinforcement is the better alternative. As someone who is passionate about learning and gaining more knowledge, I know that getting paid for my good grades would only improve my learning experience. According to an article on myfirstnestegg.com written by Annie Shun on the 12th of April 2021, parents are constantly told that positive reinforcement is the way to go. So, she finds it a little funny when parents get a judgy attitude about this form of positive reinforcement. This shows us that paying students for good grades encourages us to strive harder. Secondly, there is more financial freedom for students. Many students graduate from high school without any idea on how to manage their finances. Kids often ask for something and then they get what they want. Some might even argue that the parenting perspective today is that children can have whatever they desire without needing to work for it. By paying them for their grades, then students can experience what it feels like to get something after actually earning it. That means more financial freedom because it is easier to recognize the value of each rand earned. To begin, it is a good idea to pay students for their grades because it will teach them about the real world. Claire Levison, an accountant and a member of a National Financial Literacy Commission, states that she thinks it can be an incentive, as long as you're using it as a teachable moment to tell them about budgeting and saving. What she means is that paying students can help them learn how to save their hard-earned money. Emphasis on hard-earned and what to do with this said money, which will really be helpful for the future. Thirdly, it serves as motivation. Just this term, a fellow classmate of mine was reprimanded for not doing their work. When the teacher simply asked him why, he replied saying that he really wanted to do it, yet he lacked the necessary motivation. Many of us understood his statement on so many levels. Motivation is defined as a reason or reasons for acting a particular way. Giving students money in return for good grades helps them understand how motivation can make or break their careers. This lack of motivation can result from a feeling of pointlessness in good grades, high grades, and academic excellence. According to www.sugar.co.za, it provides a much needed drive for success. This reward system can help students get on track to a higher grade average with their assignments and also give them the determination to tackle future paid projects after leaving school. Upon doing the necessary research for this topic, I encountered articles that had a few things to say about this topic. While in simple words, they did absolutely not agree about students being paid for good grades. But one thing I realized was all these articles had something in common. They were all written by adults who explained how being paid for our hard work would result negatively for us. Yes, the resources I have used today were used by written adults, but these adults considered how us kids really think. So I took it upon myself to ask students how they felt about this matter. 30 students out of the 30 in my class agreed that being paid for good grades would positively affect them. Some who passed, some who are in the top 10, and some who should really consider going to university. Ladies and gentlemen, I could go on and on and on. 26 letters that are in the alphabet, 26 letters I have used to write this speech, 26 letters that I use to convince you that students should get paid for good grades.